Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently saw I Can Only Imagine, which explained the story of the song that's written by MercyMe, and how MercyMe actually became a well-known Christian band. It showcased young Bart's life and just how horrendous of a father he had, and just to see that constant cowering and every day Bart's living in fear. And I'm not going to go into just how monstrous of a man he was, but there's something interesting that happens in the duration of his father's life, and there's a huge turn of events that occurs, and I won't go into that, but I thought it was really interesting that they were able to get Amy Grant and Michael W. Smith themselves to appear in this film. I thought, I'll be darned, that's really Amy and that's really Michael. And of course I geek out because, just like Bart, I'm a huge fan of both. I have I haven't met them in person, but I got to see Amy in concert and Michael as well. And I've had the privilege of listening to them sing, and they're both extremely talented, and I love them immensely. But that particular song, it's very intriguing because even stations that weren't, radio stations I should say, that weren't Christian oriented, that were more this pagan, well, actually pagan probably isn't the right word, but mundane, well, not mundane, profane, well, maybe that's not exactly the word. Just the stations that were more popular and not religious, they would also play I Can Only Imagine on their airwaves, which in this day and age is very uncommon. And the story is absolutely incredible. It's very well done. It's acted tremendously well. It's actually probably one of the better Christian movies I've seen, and a lot of Christian movies really don't do this. I hate to say that because the way that they're made, it's just they're not really done that well, unfortunately. But if you have a good team, like with what they did for Passion of the Christ, and I know Mr. Gibson has his controversy, but needless to say, Passion is one of my favorite films, but I can never watch it